Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. This is your boy, David Sheller. Today, we're going to be talking about the Syracuse Orange women's basketball. They have a big game today. All the Syracuse fans out there, come support the women's today in the JMA Wireless Dome at noon today. Number 6 Louisville Cardinals are trying to avoid going to a losing streak of 2 after they lost by Duke by 1 point last week. Syracuse dominated BC on the road, put up 34 points in total for a blowout, 93-59. So it's going to be a pretty large battle tonight in Syracuse. But can Syracuse make another big upset here? Can Louisville avoid getting upsetted twice? Or can Syracuse lose this game and go to 19-5? If Syracuse women's basketball does win this game today, they have a chance to get into the top 25 because they upset the top 10 team. But if they lose today, not sure what's going to happen to them, but this is the only opportunity they have to get in the top 25 if they beat Louisville today. So the next game after that, they're facing against Pittsburgh, which should be easy, and then Clemson's going to be a little bit of a tough task for the women's to handle. If you go down further down here, we're going to go to the scores, stats, and highlights area. So see, if you see where my cursor is, we're 19-4, we're third in the ACC. We knocked off a lot of good teams this year. Before we lost to 6 Michigan, not sure where they went, but it's been pretty good so far. We lost to Duke, lost Virginia Tech, and we lost to Carolina. And then we knocked off Georgia Tech, Miami, and then BC, who knocked them off big. But today's the day we had to knock off the best team in the ACC. Well, so far Duke is, but it doesn't matter. So they're 21-4. They're 11-1 in the ACC. They're second in the ACC right now. Syracuse is third in the ACC at 19-4, 9-3 in the ACC conference. And right now, Louisville has an 82.6% chance to win this game. T. Roberts, number 22, has 38.3 field goal range, 77.8 feet. She is probably going to be the toughest person to guard on Louisville, which she got pretty well against Duke last week. She only handled her only 30% from field goal range from 3 points. Alphilia on Syracuse with 41.9 field goal range percent with 84.7 feet. She's going to be a tough girl to handle too, if you believe me on that. L. Ziegler, 5.4 DRPG and 2.1 ORPG. So yeah, I've really never heard about her before, but Oze, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she has 5.5 DRPG and 3.9 ORPG. T. Roberts again with assist, 1.7 TOPG and 28.2 MPG, and D. Darius, which is pretty good as well, 3.0 TOPG and 25.6 MPG. It's at noon today, February 8th, negative 13 degrees in that state. Good luck with that, try to stay warm. If you want to watch this game, it's on the CW network. Team stats right now for Louisville, the Red, 81.6 for points. Not surprised, they're the best top 10 team in the country. Syracuse, 75.7, not far behind Louisville, but how can they stop the defense and the offense tonight? I'll say this afternoon in order for them to get the win here. Points against, 59.7, 61.0. Cuse leads that in points against the teams. Field goal, 46-43, only off by 3, so that's pretty much half-half. Rebounds is 43.0, 43.3, so that's pretty good rounding right there. 16.4 for assists and 15.3 for assists. Yeah, Louisville does pretty good with that. Blocks, Syracuse women's has the top blocking in this game. Surprise in the steals, it is Syracuse 11.4. So yeah, secondly, these two teams over here in the NCAA Division 1, Louisville and Syracuse are right under each other, but who will be taking the spot next. Because if Cuse wins this, they're 3 games out from that one. So they're probably going to not have a chance to take that one out. But hopefully Louisville loses this game because I want Cuse to win this one to hopefully get themselves in the top 25. But I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We're going to find out today at noon. Last 5 games, Louisville lost against Duke by 1, like I said. They beat Cal, they beat Stanford, they beat BC, and they knocked off NC State by 8 in overtime. And Cuse, on the other hand, knocked off BC, knocked off Miami, knocked off Georgia Tech, lost against UNC in overtime, and then knocked off Stanford. So both of these teams have 1 loss each from the past couple of weeks. But who will get their second loss today? I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's at noon today on the CW network. Let's see who wins this one. Will Louisville keep themselves from avoiding get a 2-game losing streak to go down in the top 25? Or will the Syracuse Orange women's team have a chance to get themselves to 20 wins for the first time this year, for 19 and 5 losses? And will the Syracuse women's team have a chance to upset Louisville to get into the top 25 if they win today? Other than that, that's all I have for you guys in this video today. If you guys like it, comment down below, like, and subscribe. And let's see if Syracuse women's basketball has a chance to upset Louisville. See if they have a big crowd in that stadium tonight. Let's go Orange. Good luck. Press, I, give you a bunch of hope. And that's all we can do. Good luck. And let's see if you come on top. Let's go Orange Women's.